Texas State Highway 130, also known as the Pickle Parkway, is a highway from Interstate 35 and San Antonio along Interstate 410 and Interstate 10 to east of Seguin, then north as tollway from there to Interstate 35 north of Georgetown. SH 130 runs in a 131-mile corridor east and south of Austin. The route parallels I-35 and is intended to relieve the interstate's traffic volume through the San Antonio-Austin corridor by serving as an alternate route. The highway was developed in response to the tremendous surge in truck traffic on the I-35 corridor brought on by the North American Free Trade Agreement during the late 1990s, especially truck traffic originating from Laredo, where the Texas Department of Transportation reported 150 trucks entering the United States every hour. A proponent of the highway's development, Capital Area Transportation Coalition, said that congestion along the I-35 corridor is costing businesses more than $194 million a year in higher operating costs and lost productivity. The highway is noted for having a speed limit of at least 80 miles per hour along its toll section. The 41-mile section of the toll road between Mustang Ridge and Seguin has a posted speed limit of 85 miles per hour, the highest posted speed limit in the United States. Route description: SH 130 begins co-signed with I-410 at an interchange with I-35 in southwestern San Antonio. HWY 130 follows 410 until an interchange with I-10/US 90, just east of downtown San Antonio, following those two highways to Seguin. SH 130 leaves I-10 in eastern Seguin, running north as a tollway. Near Lockhart, the tollway begins an overlap with US 183, with US 183 running along the frontage roads. In the small community of Mustang Ridge, US 183 leaves the frontage roads and an overlap with SH 45 begins. The two highways run in a northeast direction passing through rural areas of Travis County. The tollway passes near Austin-Bergstrom International Airport at the interchange with SH 71 and runs in extreme East Austin. The tollway curves around Lake Walter long after the interchange with the Manor Expressway near Manor. In the city of Pflugerville, there's slight development along the route near Room 620. SH 45 leaves the tollway in Pflugerville with SH 130 running through rural areas of Williamson County. SH 130 runs in a slight northwest direction before ending at I-35 in northern Georgetown. History Previous route SH 130 was originally designated in far west Texas, between the city of El Paso and SH 54 in El Paso, Hudspeth, and Culberson counties. That route was constructed in 1928. In 1932, the route was code-designated as a portion of US 62. The SH 130 designation was dropped with the general redescription of the state highway system in 1939. Since 1943, the previous route has also been designated as a portion of US 180 along with US 62. Current route In June 2002, Lone Star Infrastructure, a consortium of major highway construction contractors and civil engineering firms, was awarded a comprehensive development agreement by the Texas Department of Transportation to design and build a section from I-35 in Georgetown to US 183 southeast of Austin. The cost of this section was expected to be $1.5 billion, which included the costs of utility relocation, design, construction, and right-of-way. Right-of-way costs alone were estimated at $389 million. Groundbreaking for SH 130 took place on October 3, 2003. The first segment of SH 130 to open to the public was from US 290 northbound to US 79 on November 1, 2006. On December 13, the highway was extended northward to a junction with I-35. On September 6, 2007, the route was extended southward from US 290 to SH 71. Segment 4 opened on April 30, 2008, running 8.7 miles from SH 71 to US 183. On June 28, 2006, a partnership between Cintra and Zachry American Infrastructure, developers of the Trans-Texas Corridor, reached a $1.3 billion agreement with the state to build segments 5 and 6 from US 183 southeast of Austin to I-10 in Seguin. Sintra Zachary formed Sh-130 Concession Company to manage the project. In exchange for the investment, the company received the right to collect tolls for 50 years in a revenue-sharing agreement with the state. The state owns the road while the company is responsible for financing, design, construction, operation, and maintenance over the life of the agreement. Although substantially a private sector project, some costs for segments 5 and 6 were borne by TxDOT, including about 400 highway signs promoting Sh-130 as an alternate route and a subsidized toll rate for truckers to use the highway instead of I-35. In 2013, Moody's downgraded the company's debt to junk status due to low traffic revenues. If the difficulties persist, TxDOT could terminate its toll contract with the group. The company explored debt restructuring around December 2013, and was in danger of a payment default in June 2014. The 2007 session of the Texas legislature passed HB 2296, designating Sh-130 in Williamson, Travis, Caldwell, and Guadalupe counties as the Pickle Parkway in honor of former United States Congressman Jake Pickle. Construction began in early 2009 on the final sections of Sh-130, from Lockhart through Caldwell and Guadalupe counties to Interstate 10, which opened on October 24, 2012. On the first evening the roadway was open, 3 cars crashed into packs of wild hogs. US 183 runs parallel to Sh-130 from southeast of Austin to Lockhart. TxDOT announced in September 2011 that the Sh-130 designation had been extended westward, along I-10 to I-410, then southward and westward along I-410 to I-35 in southern San Antonio. Proposal for open access: it has been proposed that access to Sh-130 be made open. The cost is estimated at $3 billion. Exit list. References. External links: Central Texas Turnpike, official page, State Highway 130 Concession Company, LLC, developers of Sh-130 segments 5 and 6. Anti-130 page.